Okay, so yeah, I got myself a drawing tablet, which is what I'm going to try and use in Photoshop now to make some art. Ideally, starting with channel art that I need, emojis, as well as a channel point icon. So that's what I want to do. But I don't know if I'll be doing much tonight because I'm not feeling too well. I had some teeth removed, and I'm not. A, I'm tired. B, I'm feeling pain, so I'm kind of hitting the bed early. But in the meantime, what I want to do is grab a browser window onto the tablet screen because it's sorry, just want to grab this bug because it's the tablet that I'm currently streaming off, and its screen is made 150% larger, so I'm probably going to have to resize this quite a bit. Oh, come on, Windows. That freaking snapping feature is so annoying. There we go. Okay, so now I can actually see what's happening on the tablet. Now, this is the same tablet that I'm drawing on, but for now, I'll just stick to mouse and keyboard stuff. But why did I want a browser window? Oh, yes, because I wanted to check the Twitch specification for emojis and stuff like that. So let's go dashboard.twitch. I don't think... Let's actually just pull this off stream quick. Bloody insects. Where are they all coming from tonight? I must have left the door open somewhere. So I'm looking for the channel point redeem thingamabob. Where is that again? Is it this one? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so here they actually give you specs. So they say 28 by 28. So 112 by 112 is the largest size that we're going to need to design. So we're going to go to our Photoshop over here. We're going to say new. And then 112 by 112. The rest can remain as is. Okay, so that's going to be the largest size. I forgot Photoshop. You have to actually select the magnifying glass. But it's kind of weird that I'm going to have to be facing down. I should actually 3D print a stand for this thing so that I can look forward while working on it. Now I have to look down. But yeah, let's zoom in a bit more and then try something random. So I'm going to start with a pencil tool. Grab that over there. I'm going to choose black. So I want to test the pressure. Why would the color picker open on my other monitor? That's not very smart. Okay, actually, let's add a new layer. We're going to fill this layer with just white. No. So I picked white. No. There. Fill that one with white, and then we're going to go back to black. And I want to see how this pen thing works. I don't know what I should do with the mouse cursor. Maybe it automatically takes the mouse cursor. It's not drawing. Oh shit, because I'm an idiot. I'm still on the paint bucket tool. I need to switch back to the pencil. There we go. Okay, but pencil does not have pressure. Undo that. Oops. Redo that. Let's try the brush. Also just want to make sure my audio is all working. Yeah, it's not too loud. Okay, cool. So now, oh shit, I did not mean to do that. That's what the buttons do. No, stop pressing the buttons. Okay, so that's pressure. That's pretty cool. It's very light pressure. And as you apply more pressure, I love how proportional this tablet is. It's really cool. Okay. So I wonder if... Where's my mouse cursor now? There. I'm going to shrink this. Bump up the hardness. I don't know what this is going to do with pressure though, unless that scales with pressure. Let's see. Okay, so it's still It's actually perfect as it is. I kind of like this. This is really cool. It's a cool device. Drawing tablet. Wat 'n kunskak is die. Ek het 'n drawing tablet gekry. So ek gebruik die drawing tablet. How's it going, Smarty? And Heathen Wizard, how are you guys doing? Got your tabbed while I'm getting tattooed. You seriously? You're getting tattooed? That's freaking awesome, man. Nice and painful. But I don't know if you're a masochist. Hopefully you enjoy the pain if you are. But yeah, I'm trying out a drawing tablet. So I got myself a drawing tablet. I figured since I hit affiliate now, I need channel art. Now, emojis and stuff like that, I've done a bit of work in Photoshop with a mouse and keyboard, but I always wanted to get a drawing tablet. So I figured now is a good opportunity to actually get used to this kind of stuff. And secondly, once I draw, I need to make animations in Blender. So ideally, I want to use like animated GIFs and stuff like some other channels have. And that's kind of why I'm going in the art direction. But it's just a new toy. But now the idea was for like channel points. I was thinking of having like a heart shape. Oh shit, that's more pressure needed. Something like that, and then maybe you'd have like veins popping out here. Shit, that looks a bit weird. But considering this is my first attempt, this is way better than using a mouse. Way better. Oops, wrong button. And the thing is that the pen of the tablet has buttons on it, and if you're applying pressure, you often press the buttons by accident. You also have one, use it for art illustrations. Okay, I figured if you're doing texturing especially, you would need something like this. It would become very, very necessary. We have the Art Studio drawing pad. The one I got is the XP Pen Artist 10. So it's the cheapest one they have. Now, I chose the one that has a screen rather than just a tablet. So I want to actually see what I draw, so where I draw. So it acts as a monitor while also acting as a drawing tablet. So it's pretty cool. And it's actually not too expensive, but I still got to get used to this pressure thing. It's kind of, and then I press the wrong button again, damn it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So Smarty, how'd the stream go? I remember you got lost in chat there and then went back to gaming. If you're still there, I'm not sure if you're still there. I should be able to disable the buttons. Is there software? So the button is left and right click. So that's okay. But still, can I disable it? I can. Maybe I should do that because it's annoying me. Interesting. Hold on. Let's bring this over here. So this is the software for this. So here you can allocate what the button does. Can you even disable? No, I might have spoken to suit. Can't you just right click it to unassign? No. Oh, you just click that one again, say okay. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't allow you to set it. No. Disable. What's this? Aha. Disable. There we go. So you have to choose the disable option. And that disables it. Okay, so now I won't be pressing buttons by accident anymore. That's cool. Sorry, got distracted there. How are you? I'm good, and you, Smarty? How'd the stream go? I remember you got lost in chat and then went back to gaming after a while. Yours also has a screen you draw on it. Yeah, it makes it so much better because I can't picture myself drawing on one surface while looking at another. Like, that would be difficult, I would think. That's why I got the one with the screen as well. But yeah. Look at my first art. Isn't it beautiful? Oh shit. Wrong program focused. Delete that. Okay, so I like the... Oopsie. I like the pressure simulation. Hello? Why is it not working? Because I painted it onto the second layer. Oh, my bad. Oh well, let's delete the second layer. Then we add a new one again. Wait, did I press Control N or Control Shift? I press Control Shift in for new layer. Why is it not adding a new? I don't think the shift is working. Something is not working. Something must be stuck because it's starting a new image. Control Shift N is new layer usually. Oh, there it goes. The dialog was popped onto another screen. Why would it do that? There we go. I can probably close these. No, don't save. Okay, let's try this again. We're going to fill that one with white. There's the bucket tool. And then we're going to switch over to layer number 2 with black. Grab the brush tool again. Let's first zoom in a bit. There we go. Okay. Take 2. Was a good one. Was a bit strange because I really don't feel like playing anything at the moment. So the chat was good. Okay, yeah, I can imagine if it's like a getaway from games. Although on my side, I never have a shortage of anything to play. So I don't... Oh, no, it's in this mode again. Is it because I messed with the software? Oh, wait, it's in zoom mode. That's right. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I often find myself... like not list for my usual game, so then I grab something else. And then I tend to never have a shortage of anything to play. That was a mess up. It's bad for texturing. Why is it bad for texturing? Oh, because you'd probably need wide brush strokes. Although you can probably get a stylus that can do that for you. What am I doing wrong here? Too little pressure. So now I'm bumping the mic and it's kind of hard. I definitely need to angle it a bit. Wait, you actually get a glove for this. It could be that my hand is messing with a... There we go. Okay. Is it me or is Photoshop like... Let's do double thickness. Something like that. With another one popping out behind it. Oh shit, that's an ugly hole. But for now, it's just a test draw. So let's see how this goes. Something like that. Let's get an example image of an heart. Just to see. Heart. Images. Now it's probably going to give me a bunch of Valentine's hearts. Okay, well, not specifically. Oh, come on, Windows. Why does it keep doing this? Where'd that browser window? It just disappeared. Oh, wait. Is that it? No. One of my browser windows just disappeared into the ether. Interesting. You sure it's not this one? No, it's not this one. Oh, well. We'll just Google it on this one then. Get a rough idea of a heart. Ah, insect. So let's see. There's my mouse now. Let's just do this. Get my mouse back with a pen. That's so cool that the pen just automatically moves your mouse over. Okay, so it looks like the big artilleries are like... arteries. Artilleries. Yeah. The big arteries. There's one pointing down. I think that's a pretty good shape. So you don't have to make too many if you don't want, I guess. Something like that. Icons and UI art, it's fine, but you can make UI art with squirting paint on a plate and taking a high-res photo. Not useful in the workflow that require texturing, unless you want to be Picasso, you have your art in game portrait or frame. Yeah, but I would think, like, I can't see what would be better than this for texturing, unless you know what tool. But like, if I were to compare my hand on this with a mouse, I would still lean towards this for texturing. But I don't know what's the meta. What do people normally use for texturing then? If you're saying it doesn't really work. That's too thick, maybe? I don't know. Oh shit, no. Something like that. Oh, that looks kind of shit anyway, but let's see. No, my fingers are terrible. Wait, let's undo that one as well. I actually want a different angle. I want angled more like this or some shit. But that's way off. And it's a bit skew as well, and a bit big. Damn it, fingers, work with me. Something like that, maybe? Nope, that looks like crap. I think, let me turn the tablet a bit. Come out at a bit of an angle like this, maybe. Too much over that line. Wait, now my mouse cursor is messing with me. Actually, there's a setting inside the software, if I remember correctly. Where is that now? Where you can tell it not to show the cursor, if I remember correctly. Was it this? I think it was in Windows. I think it was in Windows settings. It opens on another monitor again. Okay, tablet. Was it tablet settings or was it pen settings? I can't remember now. Let's try pen. I think it's pen. That's handwriting. I saw a setting somewhere where additional pens show cursor. There we are. So if I now get rid of the cursor, it still shows it. That's silly. I told you not to. Okay, well, the Photoshop cursor shows regardless. Well, then now it's not drawing. Why is that? There it goes. Too much pressure. Something like that. And then maybe the heart. Oh, it's a shitty shape, but it's half. And then the other half of the heart, I'm thinking of making something like a cyborg. Half organic, half machine. Something like that. I just don't know how I'll do the other half. I guess this is good practice. It looks better. It definitely looks better than what I could have done with the mouse. That's for sure. Wait. This might look weird. Let's actually zoom this to actual pixels. Considering the size, but it still looks too pencil-like or too, I don't know, too blurry. It needs to be sharper. Let's hide that one. Add a new layer. Try something else. Bug on my monitor again. Come on. How many of you do I have to chase away? Adobe Sample Industry Standard for texturing and materials in game engines. But that's software. I mean, like for a hardware tool. What's usually the hardware tool you would use if you say this doesn't work for that? And you have Substance Painter as a complementary workflow where the tablet is more of a nuisance. The tablet is good for custom icons and cartoony art for video or illustrations. Interesting. But yeah, most of the people I see texturing still texture with tablets. That's why I'm wondering, like, if so it's in your, so you basically saying it's just the software that you use that determines that. But yeah, for hardware, I would think this is still the meta. But I don't know, maybe for you it doesn't work, but most people I've seen use this still. That's why I think if I were to ever try texturing, I would definitely try tablet first. I wouldn't even consider the mouse. Unless, of course, you're generating textures like AI generated. That's also a different story because then you're not doing it with a hand. But I'm trying to think how I'm going to make this more sharp because... Wait, I have to select brush again first. Opacity is max, flow is max, and the hardness is max. I don't know if the brush type would make that big of a difference. Pretty sure this is just a regular solid one. Oh. Now this one simulates pressure better in a way, but hold on. No, actually it doesn't. Why not? It doesn't seem to behave in a pressurized manner. Maybe unless only some of the brushes support pressure. Which did I have? I can't remember which one I had now. Was it one of these maybe? Pressure? Okay, so that... It's kind of cool that they show you your brush. It's not a lot of pressure, that's more pressure. Less pressure. And they even show you your angle. It's pretty cool that the thing is aware of the angle of the stylus. That is freaking cool tech in a pen, right? How freaking cool is that? So it's got the pressure, but the pressure doesn't work that well. Okay, there it worked a bit better. Personally, yeah, this brush doesn't seem to behave with pressure the way the other one did. I don't like this. And it also really depends on the angle. Or it behaves different at different rotations of the pen. That's not right, is it? This is probably the best angle. Interesting. How's the techno? Good on you, man. I'm busy trying to become an artist, but it's not working that well. So I got myself a drawing tab. Oh shit. That's not the right... How did I get to that monitor? That screen? It's because I'm pressing the wrong buttons. So basically I got myself a drawing tablet and now I'm trying to do channel art and stuff like that. But first I got to figure out how to use all this equipment. I can't undo that far. If I just delete, that should do it. There we go. But I'm kind of disappointed in this. I think it's the stylus that's behaving a bit weird. Or it could be the brush. The brush might have weird angles that it behaves different at. Question is, which is the default brush? Is it this one? Yeah, this is the one, I think. This one seems to respond to pressure pretty well. Yeah, so I'm trying to draw a heart, but I'm not that good. So let's actually get an outline. So if we were to like draw a heart, do something like this, maybe? I don't know, that's a bad shape. Let's do this quick. Something like that, just as a rough example. Oh shit, there my hand slipped. Wait a second, where's that Chrome window? How bad off am I with the shape? Not too bad. It's good enough, roughly. Okay, so just as a rough shape, I want to actually get an improved version of this drawn over it. Nope, How did I do it earlier? I went, let's actually do one going this way. Nope. Not that one. No. That's not too bad. Still looks like a 10-year-old drew it, but okay. So now I'm wondering, like, what would I do on this side? What would look computerish or robot-ish? That's easily distinguishable, because I was thinking a chip, but a chip might just look weird. Don't know what to do there. And also texturing not based on my case only, it's based on the game dev industry standards. VR sculpting and modeling has a more relevant place in modern times for game dev. Pad is good for free hand drawings and wherever you would need to be used for something, but not for textures in game dev. Interesting. Well, yeah, I guess the trend has shifted then, because this is, to me, this is a known trend. But yeah, I mean, you're more up to date, so you'd know. But anyway, let's see, what else can I use? Where's my mouse cursor now? Here. If only I really need to design and 3D print a stand for this thing, so I can work at an angle. Then I don't look like this away from the camera. Maybe I can temporarily strut it with something. I should have a phone standard. No, that's way too small. Actually, I have a strut, some kind of a strut for it. Of all the things I have in my room, I should have something. Give me a sec. Okay, so I found a big surface. It's actually a wall rack mount thingamabob, but it's gonna have to slide in underneath my keyboard. My keyboard can also rest on it, and then I can rest the tablet on one of its mounts. Let's see how this works. Not very good like that, but let's move this thing a bit. No, I can't get it out. Damn it. I don't know if this will work. No, it will not. No, okay, this thing might not work unless I get a second bracket for it, which I do have. It just might become an obstruction for my fingers then. Whoopsie. Let's try this. So you rest the tablet on there, and then in front of it we put this little thingy to keep it from sliding. There we go. Perfect. It actually works. Now I can sit at an angle and work. Okay, cool. That's better. Okay, so what did I want to do? Oh yes, I wanted to get like examples of either computer chips or something to combine with the other half of the heart so that it looks like a cyborg heart or some shit. Where's Photoshop now? Where's my cursor? First of all, it's on the other monitor. fun to draw things with, though. Also virtual painting and so on. I enjoy mine, but I found that the best thing to use it for is drawing out concepts to clients freehand without using the mouse, because that sucks. Yeah. I'm also not very good at mouse drawing, I'll admit. Well, even my hand drawing skills deteriorated. I used to be good when I was young. I used to draw Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, all that kind of stuff when I was young. But then I stopped, and I guess this is why I draw like a 10-year-old again now. I keep losing my cursor. It's so hard because I've got 3 monitors now. Let's do this. New guide. Did this dialog now open on another monitor again? No, I don't see it anywhere. View. It's open somewhere. Yep, it's open somewhere. It won't allow me to focus on Photoshop, so... Well, that's great. Photoshop not at all designed to work with so many monitors. Let's take it back to this monitor. Let's see if there's a window hiding. Nope, no hidden windows as far as I can tell. What if I just hit escape? Nope, now Photoshop is completely bugged out or something. That's just great. Surely that little window opens somewhere on one of the monitors I can see. Not here. Nope. What is that behind there? It's Windows settings. I guess Photoshop's going to need to be restarted. That's just great. Well, not like our work was important or anything. I can't even close it. Now it's just pinging me. I can't close it because there's some little phantom window stuck somewhere. But if I Alt-Tab, can I Alt-Tab to that little window? No, I cannot. Oh, there. This time it worked. Haha! If you Alt-Tab to Photoshop, it actually focuses the little window. So now let's try it again. View, new guide. Now it opens on my main monitor. I can move it here, where it's intended to be. Okay, so we're going to put the first one at 50%. We're going to put them both at 50%. So we're just basically drawing lines throughout the middle. Let's do this. There you go. So there we've got our first one. We're going to create yet another guide. This one horizontal, also at 50%. Here's our guides. You can see the lines I drew were far off. Let's make that a little more invisible, just so we've got a rough idea. Okay, let me switch to that layer. I kind of want to draw a better version of this. Oh wait, first gotta... Why won't it let me? Oh, because the layer is hidden. That's why. Let's actually delete everything within that layer. What? Wait, Control D. This is kind of hard. No. I kind of want to follow that shape, but the shape is so off-center. I might as well move it a bit. Something like that. That's more or less centered, I would say. What? No, don't. That's my mistake. I should have switched to brush mode. There we go. Wrong layer. Yeah, I'm on the wrong layer. My hand made a boo-boo. It's kind of hard. It's harder doing it at an angle than it is doing it flat. I thought it would be easier. Wrong layer again. Come on, Photoshop. When I Control Z, I don't Control Z the layer selection. Or at least I don't intend to, but you do that. Let's rather place it flat again. I think I managed that better. Something like this. It's not exactly following the same shape, but I think it actually looks better to a degree. There's no shame in having an AI meet you halfway by making concept. Yep, you should know by now I'm very pro AI. So tools that help you if you have no other preferences. Yep. Yeah, people do that quite a bit. I'm also one day intending on training my own neural net for a whole bunch of things like even programming and things like that. But that's not planned very soon. I think in like 3 or 4 months I might actually start doing that on stream. Because I've already played with it. I've already started training the neural network for basic things. I use TensorFlow running on a Linux server. But like I said, it's trained for basic things because I'm still learning some of the training concepts and things like that. But yeah, I definitely also want to use AI to help make art faster and stuff like that. Let's go look at that heart images again. Heart images, heart image. Wait, looking at the wrong monitor. Heart. It's got a bunch of little veins, but that's going to be hard to draw. Damn. And that's actually a more accurate shape. What if I drew a full heart and then maybe stick like, I don't know, a gear. What if it's the other half of the heart is like a gear or something like that, half a gear? That would look, it wouldn't look digital though, it would look mechanical. I'm going for more of a digital look. How could I make a heart look semi-digital, like a cyborg heart? I was good at writing code for Unity in general, but sucks at anything code related to Unreal Engine. Yeah, it depends on the AI, depends on how you train it. I don't use other people's AI because then the product learns from me and benefits from me. That's why I use my own AI and train my own AI and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I'm well aware. I'm very deep into the AI field, so I'm well aware of its use cases and its potential. That's why that's very much part of the reason why I'm so pro AI. I'm just not that good at understanding all the learning methods yet. That's still very much a field of study for me. How would we... I like the idea of a gear. But what would look better than a gear? Because a processor chip would look weird. Like half a chip sticking out of a heart. How would that look? I don't think that would look so cool. Now I lost my cursor again. It's because my monitors aren't overlapping. You see, half of this monitor is the top of the other one. It's way off center. Let me fix that. It's Windows. Display settings. Yep, that is definitely not right. Apply. Now if I move my mouse, then it arrives at the window that I intend. So that's good. Okay. Let's do something like this. Actually, hard is a pump. Making that more mechanical should give you a good guideline. Fair enough. Yeah. How's it, Nyama? How are you doing, man? I'm busy trying to draw some art. Like right now, I'm trying to work on my channel points icon. But I lack inspiration. So let's say we did go with a full heart shape. Let's actually just go look at that other cool looking one, this one. Hold up. Let's hide that. Hide that. Add a new layer. Now my keyboard's hidden behind the tablet. So the shape they went with, let's just make sure we're on the brush there. Shape they went with is more something like this. Why am I not drawing? Brush is selected, maybe the window isn't focused. Nope. Something's not working. Why? Every time I use the pen as well, it throws my cursor all the way back to my first monitor. I do not like that design feature at all. Why would they do that? I've got the brush selected. I've got that selected. I've got that selected. I've got black selected. Which means if I do it with a mouse, it works. Do it with a pen, has to work. Doesn't work. Pen broken. Why? Why? Why is my pen broken now? It worked seconds ago. This is a batteryless pen. These things don't need batteries. Because the pen is now focusing on the other monitor again. Whatever I press on this monitor, this is a stupid thing about Windows. So Windows, you plug the touch screen in. It's like, okay, cool. You've got a third monitor. Any touch command you put on the third monitor triggers on this first monitor. Why? I don't know. But the guy who invented this feature was a genius, I tell you. He's a freaking genius. So now I have to go to my tablet settings and configure it. Go to setup. So now it's like, it's not that monitor. It's not that monitor. It is this monitor. And now the setup thing doesn't work. This is annoying. This is very annoying. Where's their software? Can't be this, can it? I think it is this actually. Monitor 1. Why would you be on monitor 1? Why would you change over? Let's try again. Now it works. Okay, cool. Back to normal. Okay, so the shape they're using is more or less something like that. Nope, that's a bit shit. A bit more round. Something like that, but not quite as much. Nope, too much. Hold on. Now I'm screwing up. Yeah, more or less like that. Oops. Put that back. Just open Twitch chat again because I accidentally navigated away. Why? I was clicking on things with my tablet unknowingly. My bad. Inspiration isn't sought. It is gained from random stuff throughout the day. Don't force art. Yeah, you don't, fair enough, you don't force it, but inspiration can still be on demand. It doesn't have to be deferred to your subconscious, if I can put it that way. It can be on demand. That's, I mean, yeah. I tend to always do my stuff on demand. Sure, I might not be a artist or something like that, but I'm more of a technical creator than an art creator. So my inspiration is a bit different than art inspiration, I guess. Okay, so let's try and follow that. No, too much already. It should maintain the same kind of angle. That's already wrong. Upward. There we go. That looks better. Oop, wrong. It's kind of hard to get it on the exact same line again. I'm gonna lay it down flat again. It works better for me flat. Wait, let's look at that picture again. See, now my cursor also doesn't move back to the first monitor the way it did earlier. It's weird. It goes a bit with the arteries and stuff. Let's say those were arteries. The rough shape would have to be... How do I reduce my pressure again now? Nope. I just cannot get this one right. What if... Nope. I guess the top doesn't matter that much because we can always try and... Oops, wrong one. Always try and fix it a bit by drawing arteries over it. Sorry, I keep bumping the mic now. Could always try and fix it by drawing arteries over it, but the rough shape, I kind of do want to make it have a bit of a bump kind of situation going. Something like that, just 10 times prettier, ideally. Keep pressing by accident, drawing unnecessary dots. Kind of looks like the shape of a skull, which I guess is okay. Where's the eraser? You see, that looks too bad. You're going to have to erase that entire thing. Otherwise, you end up with thick lines and thin lines, which look weird. Nope. Why is this thing drawing so weird now? There, that looks better. Just as a rough shape. Whoa, go back. Okay, keep that as one layer. Create a new one. And the new one is kind of where we want to plan. Like the arteries, let's say. It's pretty big, right? Because it does have some big arteries. That might be too big. This is going to be an icon, so... Windows... Your hover feature. What's that stuff called again? I need to turn that off. It doesn't work that well with a tablet. What's it called again? This mouse. Snap, is it snapping? No, it's not snapping, but it's close. Peak. It's called Peak. Let's search for Peak. How does it have no search results for Peak? Are you serious? Did they rename it to some other feature? This is not typical Microsoft. It's usually under your taskbar settings, but I'm not seeing it now because it kind of causes a problem with the pen. Because You bring it close, it acts like it's hovering. Now it doesn't do it. Why was it doing it earlier? I don't know. Weird. But anyway, so the rough idea with the shape is that one artery points that way. Actually, let's undo that one. That's one ugly. Did I lose focus on the window now? Control Shift. What's happened now? Control Shift, it's not working. Okay, fine. Delete the entire layer then Photoshop. I did not press Control S, did I? Press Control D. Maybe I made a typo. Okay, brush. So one of them seems to be pointing this way, kind of situation. Damn, that's ugly. In fact, it doesn't have to extrude far. It just kind of has to go over. So kind of like something like this. And then one pointing upwards, more or less. Let's find another example. Most pointing upwards, actually. So maybe like a bunch of small ones. Just as a rough example. I don't want to overdo it either. So I think like 3 of them. Something like that. And then what if we just put like a metal plate over it with a radioactive sign or some shit? That would look pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm thinking instead of trying to make it look like electronic or something, we'll put like, pretend there's like a metal plate. You see how it behaves around the edges. It's weird. But yeah, put like a metal plate with a radioactive sign, but not cover it up too much so you can still see that it's actually a heart. Something like that. But the radioactive sign I'm not going to hand draw. Actually, let's stick to a new layer for that. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted my mouse cursor back. Sorry, I got a fright for a moment. I thought I closed the OBS. I was like, what? Did I end the stream? Phew, thank goodness I did not. Okay, so now let's start by erasing this one. Am I on the wrong layer now? No, just not pressing hard enough. Which one was it? Brush. Kind of hard to work like this. Let's move the phone over there, and we can move this entire rack up a bit. Restricts my mouse movement, but that's okay. Not the best, but visible. I don't know if I should be overkill. What if I just took the picture of another heart? That's actually, I'm being an idiot. I could have just taken this image because I like this one, right? Actually, I like that one more. Where is it now? This one. This one gives you better definition. So take this one, save it, and then just draw over it. Same size, yes. Let me I'm gonna go to the desktop, that image. Okay, so if you follow that shape more or less, we can't go wrong. But considering the size of the image, also, do I want to rotate it? I'm wondering now. I prefer it in the upright position. But yeah, the arteries are pretty small. They're going to be very... So I don't think I'll be able to draw that thin. Unless we try and go without outlines. Damn, so then I almost jump straight into the deep end with shading. Unless you shade over your outline as a second layer. And then just keep the outline as a guide. But no, you've got this stencil, so use this as a guide. Let's actually just add new layers. I mean guides. How do you double click this, right? There. Oh, look at the quality on this. This is actually a high-res image. Oh, not that high-res, but kind of. Look at where this window spawns. Its title bar is off the top of the screen. So are you supposed to move this now? New guide. Vertical. Come on. There we go. 50%. Okay. Oh, I said Control Shift N. Damn it. Okay, let's just click the window because this thing does some weird stuff. Control Shift N. There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's do an outline comparison. That's actually very thin. I think I was just zoomed in a lot on the previous one or what. I don't know. I messed it up. That's a very thin outline. We can work with that. Okay, but now we need high pressure, so it makes a nice... Just can't get it lined up perfectly. It's kind of hard if you're working at an angle, making parallax faults. Let's try and lift this a bit. This actually works better if I hold it in my hand like this. Still a terrible line drawer, as you can see. I should have actually stopped and resumed because now I need to do the whole line over again. That is terrible. That is very terrible. Okay, let's just draw rough. No, it has to kind of line up roundly. It's kind of hard though. I wonder if I turn it like this, maybe. All my hair are falling out. See all the stress this is causing me. Oh yeah, this is actually way easier from right to left. Look at that. It's still inaccurate as hell, but the speed at which I was able to do it with, given the degree of accuracy, makes this a relatively good method. Look at that. That's some good tracing. Screwed up a bit there. Screwed up a lot there. That's bad. Okay, now start over. So I've got to flip this thing the whole time to accommodate my weird ass left hand. This is harder than it looks. Or harder than I thought it was going to be, at least. Screw that one up again. Damn it. Struggling. I think maybe my hand is messing around a little bit. Either that or this tip just doesn't like the angle. It seems relatively accurate. That was bad. Bit off center. Ah, shit, very off center. Pretty sure every time I lift it, let's hide that layer quick, the heart, because I'm pretty sure every time I lift it, it makes some weird stuff happen. Oof, that is barely visible. Damn it, I can barely see it. There are some weird things going on there. Yeah, this is definitely something I'm going to need to spend a lot of time practicing to get good at. But yeah, I think for tonight I'm going to end the stream. I wasn't intending on streaming very long anyway, because I still got a lot of pain and tiredness from the dentist visit. So I think this thing, I don't even have to save it. I've got the image that I use as an underline. Let's close this. No saving necessary. No, no, no. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to end stream. Just want to find somebody to raid out. My toothache's getting pretty heavy now again. Just take some meds and go climb in bed. It hurts. Who shall I raid? Oh, hey, Kiwi's online. Who else? Chaotic Queen is online. Smurf is online. Techno Ninja's online. Fellowship. What's Fellowship? What's he playing? Fellowship. This looks like... Is this a new MMO? It looks like WoW. Kind of. Interesting. That's an interesting looking game. Yeah, I think let's raid Techno Ninja. Actually, you know what? Let's raid Kiwi. I haven't raided Kiwi yet, have I? No, I haven't raided Kiwi yet. I'm going to raid Kiwi. She's also playing it. She's also playing Fellowship. Interesting. Okay, cool. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it very much. Sorry it's not a long stream. I do not feel very well tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to draw the shit out of everything. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. But have a good night. I'll see you guys around. I'm going to raid Kiwi. For those who don't know, she's pretty cool. She introduced me, well, she got me into WoW, her and her gang of friends.